Okay, everyone, welcome back. The last stretch of the day. Two fantastic sessions coming up. Oh, I shall just wait a moment. Let everyone grab their seats. There's a few more coming. Oh, were there Flourish goodie bags, or is that just, are you from Flourish and that's your? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I was missing out on goodie bags there for a moment. Okay, let's start again. Now, our next session is from an agency that I just have fallen in love with their work over the past few years. They've been shortlisted at the DataComms Awards in the past. Guess what? They're shortlisted again this year. Their work is always just really kind of creative, really inspiring, but at the same time, just you can kind of, the data makes so much sense too. The understanding of the data is so good as well. So I'd like to welcome to the stage Barbara Hahn and Christine Zimmermann, who are both founders and design leads from Hahn+Zimmermann.
Thank you so much, Andrew, for this nice introduction and also the invitation. We're happy to contribute to this year's DataComms conference. And Hahn+Zimmermann is a graphic design studio from Bern, Switzerland, specialized in data visualization. Christine and me have been working in the field of data visualizations for 20 years now. And our aim is always to try to combine the information and the aesthetics equally. I think this is really important. And today we will show a couple of projects with the aim to show how innovative data visualization can help to turn the numbers into narratives. 2 years ago, we celebrated the 15-year anniversary of our studio. And for the party, we realized a small poster exhibition. We looked back at our agency's history and visualized 5 different aspects. You see 2 posters here. And the poster on the left with the typography shows all the lectures we had given until that moment. And you see all the cities we went. Actually, here you can see London, which is underlined. This was underlined means it was an online talk, and it was the first, I think, DataComms conference in 2021, where we showed a couple of projects already. The poster on the right shows all publications we had done in magazines or books. We had a radio, a small radio publication. And the 5 visualizations we developed, they did not only exist as posters, as you've seen before, but also as postcards. And the postcards could be scanned with a special AR app and brought to life. And short animations then told you something about these 5 aspects, such as lectures, publications, development of the team, clients, and also type of the projects. I'd like to show you another of these 5 animations. This one will show you how our studio team has grown over 15 years. And the animation will start with two lines, a red one and a blue one, and this indicates Christine and me as we were the two founders of the studio Hahn+Zimmermann. And this is the last aspect to this project, which was also a possibility to introduce ourselves. We also printed part of the visualizations on beer mats, which we could, for the anniversary party, for the people to take with and to put their drinks.
With our work as designers, we want to give visual access to relevant content. Finding an adequate visual translation is the challenge and motivation for our daily work. In our studio, we mainly work for clients, obviously, but also on self-initiated projects within the Hahn+Zimmermann Lab. Women in Politics is a cross-media campaign which shows how women are represented in national parliaments all over the world. It consists of 8 different parts: a leporello, which you see at the left-hand side, and a poster. On the leporello, you see on the left-hand side you see the leporello with a line pattern over the length of the format, and each country is represented by one colored line. The color refers to the continent. The placement of the line within the format represents the percentage of women in the parliament of a specific country. The simple and highly recognizable line pattern became the key visual of this project. This teaser gives you a short introduction into the project. The teaser was to promote the launch of the website, and is the centerpiece of this project. It's a scrollytelling website and enables the individual exploration of the extensive data set on different levels. You can track the development over time. You can compare different countries or even continents.
We also printed T-shirts. Hello, Flourish. Yes, the idea was to transfer the key visual to the real world again from the digital space. And on the picture, you can see part of our team wearing the T-shirts in front of the Swiss Parliament in Bern. Additionally, we realized 2 social media clips. The idea was to tell the story of the inequality in Parliament in another way, more dynamic, and also with the aim as a call to action. And I'm showing one of the clips right now. to even make it more playful and put it into daily life, we printed the visual on masking tape, and we sent it out to our clients at the turn of the last year. And we also had the possibility to distribute this in the Swiss Parliament. And you're invited to explore the data yourself. You see the link bottom.
The following project is an online dashboard which we realized for a client in the educational sector. Movetia is a Swiss national agency for promotion of exchange and mobilities. On this statistical website, you can discover which mobilities and corporations were financially supported by Movetia. A dynamic animation gives an overview over all mobilities and corporations of Movetia. The dots and the lines show the number of people taking part in an exchange program. And you can also see where they go. In Switzerland, the green ones, and worldwide, the violet ones. In the second step, you can explore individual programs and corporations. You can learn about the age and gender of the participants and the topic or the subject of the exchange program and their duration.
This is already the last project we'd like to present today. It's again a project from the Hahn+Zimmermann Lab, a self-initiated project which we developed together with a programming partner. And the Data Design Sprint is a project framework that can be booked by clients. And the aim is to dive into the client's complex data for 5 days. The goal is to access hidden knowledge in the data, to explore the potential of visualization, and to gain new insights. And the 5 working days are clearly structured. Each day is dedicated to one of the 5 stages in the visualization process. So we're starting one day exploring, then sketching, refining, prototyping, and evaluating. You'll be getting a glimpse into each phase later in the presentation. And the following example we will shows you the procedure and the potential of a data design sprint. We worked with data called City Statistics. It's a data set from the Swiss Statistical Office, and it provides information about living conditions in 10 Swiss cities. The data set includes 200 indicators, more than 400 variables, and we have a time period over 12 years. In the following, we'll show a couple of videos that give you an insight in the process of each day.
The first day is committed to the exploration of the data set. We define which topics and aspects of the data could be interesting to explore or combine. Furthermore, we approach the data on a pictorial level. We try to find out visual metaphors that correspond to the data. The aim is to get to know and to understand the data. The output is a visual overview over the data. The second day is about sketching. It's a visual approach to the dataset with creative coding and visual exploration. We start to work hands-on with the data, and the focus is on the adequate translation of data into image. The aim is to find interesting patterns and to identify the visual potential. The output is a broad variety of sketches and ideas. The third day is about refinement. The starting point of the third day is an overview over the sketches of the previous days. The discussion is about where we see the greatest potential for further development. The most promising visualization ideas are being selected to be further developed. The output is a prioritized selection of visualization ideas.
I hope you're okay with the German texts. We're trying to translate all of it. Last day is about testing and evaluation. We present the results to the client and open up the discussion about the outcome. And the aim is to gain knowledge through presentation, discussion, and evaluation of the prototypes. Possible future scenarios and necessary further development of the prototypes are being discussed. The data design sprint can reveal possible narratives that are hidden in an extensive data set. I think this is also the motivation for us to every single visualization project, to reveal what we have never expected to see. And we hope that we could inspire a bit from the visual perspective. Thank you for listening.
Fantastic. Oh, no, it's back now. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Do we have any questions? Oh, we got one at the front here. Here we go. If you can say who you are, which organisation you're with, and then ask away.
I'm Natalia. I'm with Natalka organization. Ladies, loved it. Thank you so much. What has been the most unique project you've worked on, in your opinion?
That's a hard question. So many projects.
What comes to mind?
Yeah, I think the lab projects somehow, I love to work for clients. This is like my daily job. I earn my money like this. But I think when we founded the company, we deliberately said, okay, we'd like to work for clients, but at the same time, we'd like to have this lab where we can develop projects over a longer time frame and also like set themes on topics that we think, from our perspective, there's a big potential, and this can be like different things. So I think if I think like the lab projects come to my head, like the women in politics, or before this we did a project where we animated. We did a lot of animations looking at the outcome of political Wahlen. What's this Wahl?
Votes, yes, elections.
Votes, elections. So this is like the possibility to also show the clients what we are interested in doing. And if you publish something in the lab, it happens a lot that people come and say, okay, we want this.
Yeah, because normally when you only work on clients' projects, they come and say, okay, we want this, we want this too. And then you repeat yourself, and the lab is a possibility for us to grow and to enter new fields where we see a potential, or we think it's interesting to work in this field. And then we can do a lab project, and afterwards the clients are coming and saying, okay, we also want this, please. Yeah.
Okay, any more questions? I got a question. It's beautiful to look at, and I think just always your work looks amazing. I'm just interested to know, though, if you feel that there is a danger where perhaps the aesthetics of the design becomes more important than the communication of the data. Is this a kind of is this a path that you kind of find difficult to navigate, or is it straightforward?
For us, it's not one against the other. It's a combination of aesthetics and content, which makes a really good visualization. I mean, a really interesting content without aesthetics is not understandable, and you cannot read it maybe because the graphical elements are not used in the right way. But very aesthetic visualization without a good content is also not valuable. And so I think it's very much about the combination of aesthetics and content.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you very much. A round of applause, please, for Barbara and Christine from Hahn+Zimmermann.